Hey, what is up guys, it is Slikk here. I'm back again with another video, and hopefully you guys can hear me over Mr. J in the background. I am actually doing a live commentary after just downloading update 1.02 for Batman Return to Arkham. So this update applies to Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Let it be known that the Arkham City download, I did not get it when I actually put in my disc, but now that I'm thinking back to it, it probably downloaded automatically because I had the disc in, and it's all different if you have digital. But anyway, this is an update that applies to both Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. It does a few things, some pretty good things overall, that really are going to improve our experience on the game and remedy some of the complaints that I and others have had for the game. For starters, this game is providing additional support to the PlayStation Pro. Now, the PS Pro, evidently, the game wasn't all that much better on PS Pro or that sort of thing. So what they did is they actually improved the quality of the game if you do own a PS Pro and maybe the Xbox One S with the HDR support and that sort of thing. Gonna be honest, don't exactly know what all that means, what HDR means and that sort of thing. All I know is that when I play a game with a bad frame rate, I can notice it. And this game definitely had some frame rate issues with some big drops and that sort of thing that I noticed, and this update is aiming to remedy that. As you can see, I'm just playing the game right now. I don't notice anything wrong with the game at all in regards to the frame rate scenario and what this update did for it. So basically what this update planned to do is to fix some of the frame rate issues with the game that fans had been reporting on, and they had actually planned to do this update before the game released, if I'm not incorrect. So actually they want me to go over to Monarch Theater to fight the Joker. I guess we can go do it, whatever. I'll try to stay focused while I'm talking. Never works out too well, but we'll do it anyway. So yes, as I was mentioning, the plan with this update was to remedy some of those concerns, and essentially what this update has done is basically make the frame rate a little bit more consistent, right? And one of the things that I noticed about this game in looking at the Digital Foundry report is that this game actually does not have a 30 FPS frame rate cap. Interesting, because if you have a 30 frame rate cap, there is consistency in that. Okay, so what may have been part of the things that I've complained about and others is that essentially you can have a 41, 42 frame rate on the PlayStation 4. And then if it drops down to 20 when it's a really intense moment, it gives you the illusion that the frame rate is a whole lot worse than it is. It really isn't all that bad. It's at 22, after the part that I'm referring to where it's maybe really intense on your, PlayStation 4. But in actuality, the reason that you've noticed that is because your frame rate was at 40 beforehand, so your frame rate has essentially been cut in half. This is a strategy that a lot of games use with capping at 30 to make a lower frame rate, sort of mask it and make it not look as bad as it actually is, I guess. Not really the right way to say it, but you get what I'm saying at this point. So really, they fixed a lot of those issues with the frame rate and created a lot of consistency in regard to that. They've also fixed some of the PlayStation Pro support, made the game a better experience if you do own a PlayStation Pro, and the final thing that they did is fix crashing. Now, it would be very ironic if as I'm playing this game right now, it crashed, which I do not anticipate it to do, because beforehand, the game had only crashed for me one time, and that was just once. I've put in a lot of hours in this game now, like 10 or 12. I guess that's not a lot, but a decent amount since the game came out in October, and I've only experienced one crash, and it was during my Arkham Asylum playthrough the day the game came out, and there was one update beforehand that might have remedied those concerns. So overall, the frame rate issues, or excuse me, the crashing is not really too big of a deal, but the frame rate issues, I had noticed them. I had pointed them out, and I made a video about that, and some other fans had reported it. Some people in my comments said they didn't notice any of those issues. So, at this point, my plan is that nobody's going to notice them, whether you're complaining about them beforehand or you were not complaining about them. Hopefully, frame rate's not going to be an issue now after December 8th or 9th as I'm recording this video. So anyway, guys, yes, that is update 1.02 for Batman Return to Arkham. In my time playing in this 4 minutes, I've not noticed anything too bad or, frame rate drops or anything like that. So overall, I would say that is definitely a good sign. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on Batman Return to Arkham after the patch. Have you gotten some playtime with it? Have you noticed some improvements in regard to the frame rate? Do you have a PlayStation Pro? All that sort of thing. Let me know in the comment section below. As I said, guys, overall, this is just a great thing for everybody in that frame rate is going to be more, just overall more smooth, you know what I mean? Just a better gameplay experience for us all, and we also are going to experience less crashes and better support on the PlayStation Pro if we do own that. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.